But right now we have a very special guest in studio. By the way, welcome to the Ross Report. And if you have any questions for our guest, 232-1542. And our guest today is Greg Gagne, who is a veteran advocate. And Greg, welcome to the Ross Report. Tell us about you and how you got involved in this.
Well, I'm a veteran of the Vietnam era, and I got involved with the veterans when I went work for the state back in 2005, 2006. And during that time, up until 2012, I introduced the TV video for Veterans Corner, which was viewed online, not online, but more or less with AOC, Acadian Open Channel.
Yeah.
And I've been on air since then. And in 2013, I turned it in, I went on air, but 2015, I turned it into a nonprofit organization.
Okay.
And I'm really expanding.
Right.
You know, and I'm in the process of trying to work to get on the various TV stations here, 3, 10, 15, and so forth, on a monthly basis. And besides the radio shows that I'm involved, such as yours, where I'm getting the word out to veterans, because what is lacking is the fact of knowledge. Because there are many programs out there, and there's lots of information out there that veterans are not even aware of, or even programs that they're not aware of,
Right.
as well as the community.
So you're going to kind of serve as a clearinghouse then for a lot of the different services.
Yes, it kind of morphed into that.
You really didn't think it was going to get this complicated and involved, right?
No. Well, the thing is that Veterans Corner was designed for veterans.
Right.
And in doing so, keeping them up to speed with information and news, and at the same time giving them opportunities to help them with employment. That was the main mission.
You were with Louisiana Workforce
Commission.
Right, right. And that's how it really started.
Right, that's how it started.
Yeah.
And since then, I've helped veterans get employment, and also to try to help meet their needs, and as well as their families.
So you were sort of a liaison between employers and veterans trying to find a job.
Because with employers, they want veterans because overall they're more disciplined, and they bring a lot of skills
to
the table. But sometimes they get a little bit hesitant because of the big word, or rather the words, PTSD, and they kind of shy off. But I never really had any problems. Just once you sat down with the employer, you kind of got to feel to say, look, don't worry about these guys. You got to give them a chance. And
many of them are getting counseling.
Yes, it's something that has happened that is a part of them that will be with them for the rest of their life.
Right.
But they are dealing with it, and they're making things happen for themselves and their families. I'm not saying it's easy, but the thing is, overall, we do accomplish a lot.
To keep people from employment.
Right.
Exactly.
And once they find out, it's okay.
So do you interface with a lot of other veterans organizations?
Yeah. I touch base with a number of other organizations and trying to make things happen. I get involved with other agencies around here to provide resources. The thing is that, like I said, it's about knowledge.
Right.
And a lot of people are not aware of what's out there. And in fact, there are a number of different interviews I've held with various people that I was shocked at what I was finding out from them.
And what's available, what's out there for veterans.
Yeah. And it really blew my mind. So as time has gone on, I'm just constantly, I guess you can say, at awe about how much information is out there and about how much information we do not even know about.
Yes.
And it's through all of those nooks and crannies. You see the I guess you could say the billboard sign, and beyond that, you got to go beyond that to make things.
So you're really right now working to get the word out through the local media outlets, which is the reason why you formed the nonprofit. I guess it's a lot easier to get a lot of things done.
Well, actually, I was doing it on the various channels of TV stations when I was working with the state, so that was nothing new.
Okay. So they knew you, and they knew what you were about.
Yeah.
Now I see in your brochure, it's kind of interesting. It's called Veterans Corner, and you have all these sorts of outreach tools and businesses helping veterans. Have you seen real acceptance among the businesses?
Yeah, they're looking for veterans as much. In fact, I just got a job opening from I think it's Fargo, and they're looking for a electronic technician, and they're contacting various other organizations as well. But I'm saying that's just one of the programs, rather one of the job vacancies that has come out, which I will be putting online and trying to
So
help.
do you still interface with Louisiana Workforce Commission?
Oh, I do that.
Yeah.
I get involved with them. In fact, well, I guess you say I'm part of the family.
Well, they certainly know you.
Yeah. So, but there are times when we have trouble with scheduling interviews and everything, and sometimes I use the office that on Vermilion Street, the employment office. I use their conference center, and we do an interview with the employer or nonprofit agency.
You know, we're going to have to take a break in a minute or so, but I bet you see quite a difference from when you returned from Vietnam to what's going on now. I mean,
Well,
people are so supportive of veterans right now,
Yeah.
trying to be anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a story I really don't want to get involved in.
I hear that from a lot of Vietnam vets. It's not a pleasant memory.
No, well, the thing is, I mean, for me, it's okay. The only gripe that I have about it is that it took 40 years before they accepted me into the health system. But overall, I'm not really angry at the VA, but I've
Whoa,
met a
wait
lot of
minute, back
encounters.
up.
Okay.
40 years to get into the health system?
Yes,
And you're a veteran
yes,
of Vietnam
Yes.
conflict.
yes. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been very, very blessed, so I'm not worried about it. But I'm still trying to reach
Well, you're a positive
veterans.
guy, but I'm telling you, that's just unconscionable.
Well, I mean, I've run across a lot of other my vets from the Vietnam days, and they don't want to have anything to do with the VA because the way we were treated back
Yes.
then.
Yes.
But I said, don't worry about that. Get over that, and let's see about what we can do to help you. And I've been really pushing that
That's great.
agenda.
That's great. And on the local level especially.
yes,
I mean, that's
yes.
what's really good about it, because if you can't get anywhere with the VA system federally,
Well, I mean-
at least there's help right here. We're going to take a break because we want to come back and get the information out to the veterans with Mr. Greg Gagne here talking about Veterans Corner. And we're on the Ross Report. You are too, 232-1542. If you have a question for Mr. Gagne, if you have a question about employment, you're a veteran, give us a call, 232-1542. We'll be right back. All right. We're back on the Ross Report, and we're so happy you're with us. And in studio, we have with us Greg Gagne, who is with Veterans Corner. And Greg, you made sort of evolved from working with the state and Louisiana Workforce Commission, but now when you were doing that, you saw so many opportunities out there for veterans that they didn't even know about. So now you're working to become sort of a clearinghouse of information.
Yes, I guess you'd call it a clearinghouse.
Yeah,
you know.
right, to get all that information out there. One of the things that I saw on your website, by the way, the website is veteranscorner.vet. And one of the things that I saw was a certification program.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
Well, a lot of businesses, well, especially small businesses, want to get involved with the federal government to get contracts. Well, in order to do that, you have to be certified. In the past, people were lying about their
No,
about being a veteran.
Lying to the federal government.
Yes. Well, they changed all that because
Yeah.
once the money was issued out, they never saw the money again.
Yeah.
So now they want to make sure that business entities are really are
Who they
business
are
entities,
and
right?
doing what they're supposed
right.
to be doing.
And
So you have a certification program that
yes,
you all
yes,
offer.
I'm with my colleague who is the only national authorized authority in the state of Louisiana that I know of.
Wow.
That can actually certify your business. But you have to fill out all the necessary paperwork, and you can go to him. And I would say once he certifies that you are an entity, that within 45 minutes you would have your number for certification, which you can go place on the SAMS award system. Without that number, you won't get
Now, it's not
chance.
SAMS, like SAMS.
No, it's a safety awards management program.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good. I wanted to
and
make sure,
yes,
we didn't think it was
and and if you don't have that number, you won't get on the list. You have
Right.
to have that
So
number.
the guy who certifies is the guy, he had to be certified. So the government trusts him to do
Right,
that follow-up,
right.
to do the certification
Yes.
and make sure you are
Yes.
who or a veteran is, or a
Yes.
veteran business is.
Right.
who they
Well,
say they are.
well, veteran businesses or any business for that
Right,
matter who want
right.
to get involved.
Right.
He is a 40-year, 9-month veteran, Army veteran,
Wow.
and he's very
Very
gung-ho.
knowledgeable. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gung-ho for veterans, you know.
Good for him. All right, now we want to talk about Veterans Corner. So you have weekend television shows that you
Well,
do.
I'm
You're working on
doing
that.
shows right now on AOC,
Okay.
and when I turned it into a nonprofit last year, 2015, I contacted a number of businesses and
Right.
said they wanted to sponsor the show. But then November came, that's when the oil crunch went down the tubes and they all did a little crawfish dance backing
Yeah.
up. So, but more or less,
But that's okay. This is more
yeah.
of a public service, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know you should be able to get the word
yeah,
out.
yeah, I'm getting the word out,
Even without
getting
a
ready,
sponsor.
right,
All right, now you say here your primary duty is to help with employment.
right.
So, what are the secondary? I mean, I see benefits and
Well, the secondary is just that. I mean, this meeting your needs, just what are you trying to achieve? If it's for yourself, then we'll do whatever we can to help you. Send you to the right resources if we can't help you. Get involved with your family as well. See what their needs are, and I'll point them in the right directions if I can help them there. But the thing is, though, the secondary is helping the veteran with resources that normally he doesn't,
He
or
doesn't
rather
know about.
doesn't know about, and try
Exactly.
to help him get it, and we will help him work with that.
Okay.
See.
Now, when is your show on AOC?
Well, AOC right now, when I started, I was on every week, but it got to be too cumbersome
Yeah.
because
that's
on
a,
a
that's
week
a lot of work. That's a
between
lot of work.
scheduling and
Yeah.
studio scheduling, the employer meet my schedule, and after a while, I just went, okay, I'm just going to do it differently. I would turn the video shows to AOC, and they will play it at opening dates all on channel Cox 15, 16, I think, and maybe 3 or 4. But they're constantly doing that. I've been involved with them ever since before I started
Right.
doing this.
Right.
But as far as the TV shows, my goal is to be on all TV major outlets here, and they all agreed to do that. But like everything else, it takes money.
Right.
And since this year was kind of a downturn in the economy, it made a
Which
little
means
difference.
you probably have even more of a need to fulfill because there are lots of veterans with downsizing of the military and
Yes.
lots more veterans out there looking for work.
Well, it is. I mean, there's roughly about anywhere from 100 to 200,000 coming out of the military,
Yeah.
and that's competing with
Yeah, just in
everybody
the
else.
regular job
Yeah,
market.
right, right.
Exactly.
And but in working with them, I find it very rewarding that I can help my colleagues and trying to make things happen for them.
So anybody listening today, they can get in touch with you through your website. Do you want to give out your email? Or,
No, you can, it doesn't matter. Just Greg at veteranscorner.vet, not net, vet,
Vet,
VET.
VET.
And
And the website is veteranscorner.vet.
vet. Yeah, it's the
Okay.
same thing. So,
Very good.
or you can call me. My number is 337-315-3259.
Very good. And we will post all of this information on the website. Producer Derek is right over there nodding his head. Yes, he's going to get that information on there. Thank
Yeah.
goodness we have producer Derek to help us with this.
Yeah.
So this is Veterans Corner, businesses helping veterans. And this is
Right.
great. Greg, thank you so much. And thanks for the work you do on behalf of our veterans.
Thank you
It's
for
a
holding
great
me, and
service.
hopefully I can come on again in the future.
Well, absolutely. And
Yeah.
anytime you have any updates that you want to send to us, you know where to
Well,
reach us.
I would tell my guys to go check the website
Yes.
for Social Security, because in the Social Security, there's a program for veterans,
Excellent.
and it covers a lot of information.
Your website has a lot of information, so I would suggest that's the first place they should check, veteranscorner.vet. Thanks so much, Greg Gagne,
Okay,
for
thank
being
you very
with us
much.
today.